Alright, so what's up everybody? Bloodmoon Bobby here, starting off the stream a bit later than usual. I apologize, I had something to take care of before I began. So, my Twitter poll said that a lot of people wanted me to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl today, so that's exactly what we are going to do. Happy to play this game once again. Seems like it's... if you don't mind me doing some adjustments, but yes, here we are. Yeah, so sort of like the previous stream where I just spent a lot of time playing, you know, the single player classic mode. I figured I would do a similar thing today, unless you want me to like just play the Brawl mode, or if I change my mind, I guess. So yeah. Classic mode. I'll go with Link. Go with 5 lives. Usually I play easy, but lately I find the streams are more exciting when I challenge myself. So yeah, I'm going with normal today. Yeah. This might be one of the few times I actually start off as Link. I usually say my name is somebody like Kirby, but I also like playing as Link. Especially after I found out that apparently if you play the... I don't remember which Soul Calibur game, watch out for Torchic. It is for the GameCube. Apparently Link is one of the best, if not the best character in the game. Others can debate on that one, since I haven't played that game myself, so I wouldn't be the best person to talk to. I'm gonna move the microphone a bit closer to me. Hi there, General Spark. How are you? Ready, go! The jumping, come on, let me get up there so I don't fall to my death. I'm gonna bump into any sharp objects like I did last night when I was recording gameplays to get ready for today. Yeah, it just had that spike on the left. It just kind of sends you to your instant death. And now I'm on my own. What controller am I using? Classic Controller Pro. I remember when, at least in the States, when this controller got released in time for Monster Hunter Tri, I thought it was a really cool looking controller. And when I heard that it works with just about any game that used the original Classic Controller, I wanted to purchase one, especially because the Classic Controller, the original one, doesn't have, you know, the 2 handles on the bottom, whereas the Classic Controller Pro does. So yeah, I actually have a couple, just because I thought I lost the one I'm using today, the black one. But it's all good. It's really awesome. It really comes in handy when I play Nintendo 64 games, especially since, you know, the Wii U doesn't work with GameCube controllers, at least not, you know, on the native hardware. So it's really nice that I have this option. I think back when actually no, when I first got this game, I tended to use the Wii remote and nunchuck, but nowadays I use the Classic Controller way more with a game like this. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's really nice. So it's nice that Super Smash Bros. Brawl works with a variety of controllers. You know, it just depends on, you know, how you like to play games. As for me, myself, I'm doing really well. Lately, I have tried to get back into cross-country running, but because I don't think I've done any, like, you know, intensive running for the last, like, 7 years, I want to say. It's been kind of tricky to get back into, but I hope I can at least get to a point where I could run 3 miles. Especially because my former high school, they have this race that some alumni go to that takes place in the fall, so I hope I can get back in shape. And actually, funny enough, that race I'm talking about the first time I ran it, I was not really comfortable running through miles. I have to get to Lucas. What am I doing? I have to go this way. And you know, ever since I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I've become much more familiar with Earthbound lore, the Mother 3, and now when I see the Chimera, the pink creature, I get really kind of freaked out. Just because I remember if you get attacked by the Chimera in Mother 3, it's instant death. You get attacked by that thing, you're just dead. I remember, like, you know, I watched this person play Mother 3, and they kept getting, like, attacked by the Chimera, and you just watch the Chimera just, like, kind of chomp away at, like, Lucas, and you're just dead. It's not like a kind of character where it's like, you get one, you get, like, several hits, and then they're dead. So, I guess if Mother 3 ever gets, you know, officially released outside of Japan, it's something I have to, you know, keep in mind.
Break the targets.
Yeah, but I would say the difference between me running back in, you know, like my teenage years and me running today is I've just become more aware that, you know, even if, you know, it's tiring and a bit painful, that's just part of the process. You know, I remember the first time I ever did cross-country running, I don't even think I could run half of what my coach wanted, so we all have to start somewhere. But, yeah, especially after getting that, the varsity jacket I keep talking about, I don't just want to, like, I didn't just want to get the jacket and just be like, I got it, that was a part of my life, the chapter is over, I've moved on. And, I mean, I guess I could have just left it at that, especially since a lot of, like, my former teammates, you know, I don't even think they do much running these days. It was just kind of like a chapter, you know, of high school. But since I still really enjoy the sport, you know, for me, it's taken over the place that swimming used to take over. It's still something I want to do. I still, like, when the Olympics come around, you know, I still watch, you know, a lot of the runners, like, you know, I mean, I don't think she's going to be competing in Paris, but like Allison Felix, for example, Galen Rupp, and athletes like that. So I don't know if I'll ever get to a point where I could run even like a half marathon, since that's not really my goal in life. I mean, I would be perfectly happy if I can get back to a point where I could run 2 or 3 miles. Yeah. It's, you know, definitely still one of my hobbies, and just reminds me that, you know, I can be confident, you know? I don't have to be stuck in a bubble. And also, luckily, I got all of the targets, which is nice. I kind of wish that in Brawl, I think the target stages, they differ, you know, of course, when it comes to the difficulties, but it's the same, you know, stages regardless of what characters you play. You might remember when I was playing the OG Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64, it's different for every character. And I kind of miss that variety. I'm not too familiar with the target stages in the other Smash games, but I miss when there was more variety. Why did I think I could attack in DDD there? Go up against my main Kirby. Got Meta Knight. See if I can get Kirby. Sweet.
Versus Giant Olimar. Ready, go!
Well, I got the Pikmin. Can I get Olimar himself? It's a lot of fun that time. my sister and I were able to do a playthrough of the first Pikmin when they re-released it for Switch. I remember last year we got pretty far in Pikmin 2, not in a playthrough, just playing by ourselves. So maybe now that my sister is about to graduate law school, yay, first of all, maybe we'll find time to see if we can beat Pikmin 2. I know I've watched gameplay of the final boss, that's Hiking to Evil. That looks like a really difficult character to beat, so we'll see if we can do it. Awesome.
Versus Team Luigi.
Luigi, oh my goodness.
Ready, go!
Figured they would give me so just chopping up Luigi. Kind of looks like Mario there, but it's Luigi. It was nice last week when my friend Gabby did that thumbnail where I asked her to draw my Blood Moon character, my OC, as Luigi, so that was a lot of fun. It's funny, I will admit, when I would ask her for updates, I kept on saying that my character was dressed as Mario, so I guess just having brain farts there. Yeah, I should just let the Shy Guys do most of the work. Especially in these kind of multi-character stages, you know, the characters are supposed to be easier to defeat just because you have so many to get through.
Versus Metal Ice Climbers.
Have you ever considered speedrunning? I don't know if I want to do it. It's cool. I mean, like, I've watched a bit of, like, people speedrunning Metal Gear Solid 3. Maybe if I was more comfortable with, like, you know, beating a lot of games, I could do something like that. I don't know if I can speedrun, though. It's one of those things I would just have to try. But maybe I could do a good job in, like, some games, especially the ones that I've beaten before. I don't want to get too close to Meow, but I gotta get to the Ice Climbers. You know, funny enough, I kind of asked myself, a lot of the Super Smash Brothers characters have gotten sequels, and I'm mostly talking about, like, you know, characters like, you know, Pit, for instance, or, you know, certainly the Earthbound characters, you know, got sequels after the first Super Smash Brothers game got released. So I wonder what would happen if the Ice Climbers got a sequel, especially because I think the only Ice Climber game they got was the original one on the NES. So what would it be like if they got a newer game today with, like, new features, improved graphics, and so forth?
Versus Team Wario. Ready, go!
Yeah, everybody's favorite crude Nintendo character, Mario. A lot of fun playing in the Mario World games, especially smooth moves. My God. I talked about before how one of my favorite video game related memories is of my aunt playing a bit of Mario Smooth Moves. Like the game where you had to balance the broom, watch out for the arrow. Link, I know you're from, you know, you shoot arrows yourself in the Legend of Zelda games, but it's like, you don't have to, you know, jump at the arrows. And now Wario is eating me. How nice. I mean, General Spark, have you ever speedran a game yourself?
Break the targets. Ready, go!
Get out of the way, I don't want to get hit by the... Wow. No, 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 no. Oh, well.
Versus Fox, Peach, and Samus.
No, but I was thinking of speedrunning Legend of Zelda Minish Cap because it's probably my favorite Zelda game.
Ready,
You play that on the Game Boy Advance, or did they re-release it for like the Wii U? Or actually, did they release it for Switch Online? I'm not sure. Because these days, I feel like most people who would want to play something like one of the Game Boy Advance Zelda games, they would do it on Switch Online if they don't have their GBA anymore. But yeah, I remember Game Boy Advance. It came out, I want to say around the time I was getting into video games, but I wasn't into portables yet. I remember I have a cousin who used to have a Game Boy Advance, and my sister would play Yoshi's Island. Yeah, that was our first experience with Yoshi Island and Crying Mario. Just getting pummeled here. I'm getting pummeled. Stop stealing the legendary star parts. And now Fox is trying to steal. Cool. Yeah, I used to play it on the GBA, but I'll be playing it on an emulator if I'm streaming the speedrun. Cool. We at the Master Hand now? Yep. Yeah. My first handheld, by the way, was actually the Nintendo DS. I remember my cousin came to visit me in California and brought over his Nintendo DS, which I heard about through Nintendo Power. My god, the shield is really small. And I was just so fascinated because I never saw, at the time, a consumer product with a touchscreen. I was used to, like, touchscreens in, like, you know, you go to, like, you know, retail store and they maybe use a touchscreen to, like, sign a credit card. But, you know, certainly not in a product that, you know, you could, you know, take home with you. So, yeah, that was my experience with the Nintendo DS. I remember, my mom especially didn't want me to get, like, a Game Boy because she was worried it would distract me from, like, my homework and so forth. I think she was basically like, oh, I'll only get you one if you take Taekwondo classes, which I ended up taking karate classes, and even though I like watching, you know, a show where one of the lead characters, you know, is into karate, it just wasn't my sport. So, yeah, so I didn't end up getting a Game Boy Advance until I started collecting game consoles. Gonna get thrown off. Love the DS. The aesthetics are unmatched. New Super Mario Brothers was my probably my favorite game on it. Yeah, I have very fond memories for the original Nintendo DS. It's probably the most nostalgic, you know, Nintendo console I had, just because I remember playing it so much as a little kid. My favorite DS game is actually Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery, the spin-off they made. I'd love to try to, like, see if I could beat that game again. Maybe that's like a game I could speedrun, but I don't think I could do a stream of it because it's not one of those DS games. I know I could probably get my DS modded so I could do streams, but I don't know if I want to do that. But yeah, what are some of my, you know, favorite? I mean, Mario Kart DS was like the most popular game in my 5th grade class. I remember the class ended up loving it so much, or like even my teacher wanted to get into it. And so my classmate, you know, went to Taiwan and got her a Nintendo DS from Taiwan, and yeah, it was so cool that, you know, she wanted to connect to the students in that way. But yeah, I mean, it's too bad though that yeah, I can't see it. I mean, I want to say, you know, oh, it would be nice if they put out Nintendo DS games on the Switch, but then it's like, how are you gonna play it unless you want to do the thing where you have like both screens running on the Wii Switch's single screen, whether it's the built-in one or the TV. So, not optimal, but yeah, but yeah, good memories. That's why I was so hyped when the Nintendo 3DS came out, in which I still consider my all-time favorite console. Because I think over the years I've kind of learned that I'm much more of a portable kind of gamer. You know, I guess maybe because I'm a very introverted person. You know, I always feel shy about playing games on the big TV and worrying somebody's going to come by and saying, no, you're doing this wrong, and la da 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 da. So that's why I like how the Switch is, you know, a bit of both, where it's both a home console, but it's also a console that, you know, you could take with you anywhere. But of course, it's still nice to come back and play games like Super Smash Bros. Brawl on well, I'm playing it on the Wii U, but it was a game released for the original Wii.
Congratulations!
So, General Spark, do you have any requests for characters you want me to play? I don't know why, but OBS seems to be having trouble getting the chat on the stream itself. So I'm actually just looking at the stream manager on my iPad Air. Which, by the way, speaking of Apple products, Meta Knight, okay. Let's see here, Meta Knight, yeah, let's do it. I actually picked up a iPhone 13 Pro, so it's going to be the first time I've ever had a Pro iPhone. I actually usually use my iPhone 13 as my webcam, but I can't find my adapter that I use, you know, for streaming, so I'm just using my MacBook's built-in camera today. But yeah, at first for many years I kind of dismissed the Pro iPhones, thinking, oh, they just have fancy features that I would never even use, so I just stuck with the standard models. But then when I started to hear that the Pro iPhones have more advanced camera features, like ProRes video and whatnot, I was like, oh, I should upgrade. So that's why I ordered a iPhone 13 Pro. It's the blue one. I wish they would make one in red, so I had to go with my sister's favorite color. And since, you know, we do hand-me-downs, usually what happens is if my sister is ready for a new iPhone, I just give her my current one, or if it's my mom, I give one of my older iPhones. So it's just that kind of like future-proofing thing where it's like someday my sister will be able to get a blue iPhone for once. So because I usually buy the red ones, she just gets like a blue case, and like, you know, that's how she gets a blue iPhone. Yeah, just like playing Meta Knight so far. Especially the recovery move I kind of struggle with a bit, but so far it's fun to play Meta Knight.
Versus Giant Charizard.
It's funny how I said in my thumbnail, if you're coming here from Twitter or X, that I was like, oh, am I going to have to fight a giant Pikachu today? But it's like, well, no, I'm fighting a giant Charizard instead, which is scarier to me. Yeah, maybe I should pick up playing new Pokemon Snap again. It's been a while. Since, like, literally the last time I played that game was when I did a stream of it, however long ago that was. Man, I've seen a lot of gameplay from Mother 3. It's just, poor Lucas, oh my god, he probably has one of the most, like, tragic backstories of any Nintendo character that I can think of. I mean, I don't want to get into specifics, because I want you guys, if you've never watched games of Mother 3, to, like, discover that game for yourself. It's, like, that epic a game. I mean, especially there's a scene in Mother 3. I don't want to give away, you know, who dies, where Lucas wants to be with the character again and sees the spirit of that character. And when he tries to leap over and go see that character, it's like, oh my god, I literally feel like I was watching Land Before Time. It's like that, you know, like strong an emotion. Like, I almost wish there was like a church gospel choir. It's like that, like, it hit me that hard. You know, it's certainly one of the most emotional scenes I've ever seen in any video game. You know, I'm pretty sure if they were to make like a TV show based on like Mother 3, I'm sure it will win Emmys. It's like that impactful. I kind of wish that they would, especially because, you know, a lot of Nintendo franchises have been turned into like TV shows or anime over the years, you know, whether it's Mario, Zelda, even F-Zero and Kirby. So it's like, why don't they do that with Earthbound? I guess they don't because they're worried, oh, if we do that, then people won't play the game. But it's like, I'll still play the games. Like, even if the story is like identical to the one that's in, you know, Earthbound Beginnings, Earthbound and Mother 3, it's like, I'll still play the games. But yeah. Sorry, gotta take you down, Lucas. I gotta... Storm! Oh no! Wow, didn't even get hit once. I was really lucky. I like how in the later Smash Brothers games, you get to see when Lucas does his final smash, you get to see characters like Boney and Kumatora, which, by the way, I was really happy that they kept the name Kumatora because I've heard some people call her Violet, but I'm just like, no, her name, just go with the Japanese name Kumatora, where I think, especially because if I remember correctly, Kumatora, if you translate the name into English, it's like a combination of bear and tiger. I can't remember the order. But it's like, especially because Kumatora is a tomboyish character, very, you know, foul-mouthed, you know, which is kind of surprising for a Nintendo character. It's like, it fits her personality much better than the name Violet. Like, I remember when you first meet Kumatora, she's like, oh, I'm stuck in this stupid-ass trap, and, like, uses the word stupid-ass, and it's just like, that sounds like it's something a character named Kumatora would say, not Violet. So, yeah. I'm pretty late where I am, so I think I'm gonna head off. It's been great watching. Thanks. I mean, okay. It's really great to see you, General Spark. I will be doing an Instagram stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so yeah, I hope to see you there. Wait, can I recover? Oh, wow. Oh, well.
Versus Giant Meta Knight. Ready, go!
Yes, use the hammer. I really love the music that they play when you get the hammer. Yeah, thank you, Kirby. Little time to do my taunt.
Versus Olimar. Ready, go!
Need I mention Pikmin was, I consider it the very first video game I ever played, because even though Super Smash Bros. Melee was the first one I saw, I don't remember playing it, I just remember seeing my cousins play it. But yeah, Pikmin was like the first one where I picked up the controller and actually played it. And now many years later, with the help of my sister beating that game, Smash ball. Oh boy. Oh shit, I didn't know that was like Olimar's finals match. You're just left at sunset. Kind of like, that's why they say in Pikmin, you know, make sure to gather all your Pikmin by sunset or else all the nocturnal creatures are going to come out and eat them. It's still kind of cool that, I would say Pikmin is my mom's favorite Nintendo franchise because she thinks that the Pikmin are really cute. Can't say the same for all the Bulborbs and beady Longlegs and all the scary-ass creatures in that game. But, yeah, I think it's cool when people can connect with franchises in that way, even if it's like buying the merchandise and, you know, even if you don't play the game, you know, if you could, you know, finding people who still appreciate the art style is still really cool. Wow, that was pretty easy.
Versus Luigi. Ready, go!
Now this time we're just facing off against one Luigi and not have to deal with like a whole group of Luigi clones like in the prior match. Get out of the water. Ooh, wow. Really kicked my ass there. Whoa. All characters to kick my ass. Nice.
Versus Metal Pit.
Metal Pit, oh my goodness. Need I mention I really should pick up Kid Icarus Uprising? Seems like a really cool game to play. It's kind of a handful though when you're having to use the circle pad. I think it's circle pad, touchscreen, and the L button, but see how it goes. I mean, it's a kind of game I like for its sort of third-person shooter. Maybe I could pick it up on eBay. Because I remember that was like one of the first games for the 3DS that got announced, so maybe I'll give that a try. It's too late to try out the online features, but I'm sure the campaign is still just fine.
Versus Team Wario. Ready, go!
Don't move. One of them moved. Out of the way. So that potato car for taking the hit and not me.
Break the targets. Ready, go!
Oh, wow, saved myself. Oh, man. Let's see if I can get that. Nope. There we go. I think there's one more I could try to get. Let's see. Oh. Yes!
Versus Captain Falcon, Mario, and Samus.
Alright, so getting pretty close to Master Hand.
Ready, go!
Alright, down to the last fight. Forgot about that move. No. Yes. Yeah, maybe I should do that move more often. And now I'm stuck, but at least I didn't go flying. Am I going to get knocked off? At least as long as I don't have to use to continue. I guess that's, well, not important. You can still try again, but it's just would be nice. Yes, I did it! Wow. Didn't even have to use a continue. So I guess shows that I'm improving, because there was a time I needed to use a continue, especially if I wanted to defeat Master Hand on, like, the normal difficulty. This music. One game that I recently did purchase was the Endless Ocean Luminous game for Switch, although I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. It looks relaxing. I mean, I've seen gameplay of the other, especially Endless Ocean, the sequel they came out with for the original Wii, but I never got a chance to try it out. So I don't want to do a stream of it, because I don't know if it's the kind of game where you could do a really, like, exciting stream like you can with Smash or Mario Kart. But I'm sure it's a good game. I just really want to try it out. Very nice.
Congratulations!
Alright, so that'll about do for today. So, I haven't decided on what game I'll be playing next Saturday, but I'll be putting out a Twitter poll to ask you guys. So, be sure to follow me on Twitter or X. It's the same name as my Twitch, Blood Moon Bobby. So, hope to see you there to help me pick out a game. I think I'll put out the poll. Honestly, I could do that today. I usually wait for Sundays, but I honestly could do that. Actually, nah, I'll do it on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that poll where I ask people what to play next Saturday. If you enjoyed the stream, please follow me on Twitch. It's been a lot of fun. Until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching.